Hey everybody, Fran Harris. Welcome to the launch of Black Business University. I'm so glad you guys joined us. First, I always like to see who is in the house, who's in the building right now. Let me know where you're from, where you're calling in from, or where you're logging in from. I see we got Francis. Yes, we do have a Francis. We've got Carolyn, Larry. We've got a Johnny, Kimberly, Vincent, Nikisha. All you guys are in the house. All right, excellent, excellent, excellent. We won't get a chance to get to everybody, but want you guys to know I'm excited that you're here. Put down all the stuff that might get in your way. Put Candy Crush away. Give yourself this time. Put Criminal Minds, whatever you're doing on Facebook besides watching this webinar, give yourself this time. Now, the next 25 to 30 minutes, I'm going to open your mind to the $10,000 to $100,000 you left on the table last month. Yeah, I'm going to let that sink in a little bit. Last month, not even last year, last month. But first, allow me to introduce myself. I am Fran Harris. I am the hope and dream of a slave and a man with a vision. That was my Facebook photo on MLK Day, and I'm hanging with that one because I love the sound of that. I love the sound of I am the hope and dream of a slave and a man with a vision. I'm also the founder of Black Business University and the co-founder of the Black Millionaire Summit. Some of you may know me from hosting my own television series on HGTV. Some of you may remember that I started my career in television on ESPN 20 years ago. That's been, I don't know where the time went on that. And I'm actually currently a play-by-play announcer for the Longhorn Network, the SEC Network, and ESPN. My business coaching and marketing coaching career has taken me to some places I never thought I would go, but certainly very excited and very humbled and proud that I've gone there. I've been featured on Good Morning America as a life and business coach, on the Today Show, CNN, CNBC, and many, many, many others. I got started in this business of speaking and coaching as an athlete. I was an NCAA champion at the University of Texas at Austin. We won the NCAA's first women's NCAA undefeated championship in 1986. And of course, I played on the Houston Comets' first WNBA championship in 1997. So that is me. I'll tell you a little bit more about my story later on. I believe that economic empowerment is a critical piece of the puzzle for any people. It's critical for us as African Americans, just as it was critical for Latinos or Jews, whomever. It's a critical piece of the puzzle. You can have spiritual nourishment, you can do fitness, you can do all that great stuff. But the thing that truly tends to change generations is the fact that people can take care of themselves economically, financially. So this is a very critical piece to why we decided to do Black Business University. That is my why. This is my heart. This is a project that goes beyond the number of people that we're going to impact. We have some very ambitious and very worthy goals, and I'll talk a little bit about our mission later, but my why is to help Black folks become financially, economically, not just stable, but empowered. That's what Black Business University is all about. Now, 11 years ago, I kind of got this idea of doing something for us. When I went to speak, I was asked to speak at a big marketing event. There were no Black people in the audience, of about 700 folks, maybe 750 folks. And I was the only Black speaker in the house of about 12 of the top online marketers in the United States. Now, I share that with you for a couple of reasons. Number one, to let you know I've been at this a long time. I've been consulting as a business coach, as a consultant for some of the top brands, including Wells Fargo, 3M, Coca-Cola, Rubbermaid, Apple, Disney, lots of logos that I didn't put on the screen. I want you to know you're in good hands today. And also, 17 years of doing business online has shown me that we are behind the digital 8-ball. We've got a long way to go when it comes to really getting our share of what's happening online. But for an elite group of entrepreneurs, that's about to change forever. So if you'd like a slice of the internet's trillion-dollar pie, type yes in the chat box right now. Yes, yes, yes. Heck yes. All right, I see you. Great. That's what this is about. It's about getting our share of what the internet affords us to do, okay? Reality check real quickly. How many of you are currently making at least $10,000 a month online? Type that in the chat box right now. If your company, online or offline, is making at least $10,000 a month, go ahead. Don't be ashamed. Let us know who you are, okay? All right, so not seeing a whole lot of yeses, and we want to change that. So the reality check is there. Here's the other reality check. There are more millionaires being made because of the internet today. Let me repeat that. There are more millionaires being made simply because of the internet. It is the single biggest invention of our lifetime. My dad might have said television. Some other people will say the cell phone, but I believe the internet is the single biggest, most important invention of our lifetime. So if you can provide a product or service that solves a problem, guess what? You can make money online. It's that simple. So why do some businesses succeed and others fail? It's kind of rhetorical, but it's actually simple. Successful people know or do what others do not. Successful people know or do what others do not. In fact, most entrepreneurs are flat out guessing about what works. Did you know that you are one idea or connection away from a $10,000 to $100,000 a month reality? I know that sounds far-fetched for some folks, and hopefully it doesn't sound that far-fetched for most of you guys. But you are literally just one idea, one implementation or connection away from changing your financial reality. You know what's amazing about the internet as I talk about that financial reality is the fact that it doesn't require you to have an MBA. The internet doesn't care whether you're black, white, red, white, or blue, yellow. It doesn't matter. The internet doesn't care. It allows you to build authority and become a celebrity in any niche. It also allows you to have a storefront that's open 24/7, 365 days a year. So the question is, why don't you have instant, recurring, or automated income online? Type it in the chat. What's held you back? Why aren't you making at least 10 grand or 20 grand driving traffic online to your storefront offline or vice versa? Why aren't you making that kind of buck right now online? Go ahead and type that in the chat bar. Why don't you have instant, recurring, or automated income online? Okay, some people are saying, haven't had time, technology, fear. Good. I appreciate the honesty very much because that's what's kept us from getting that slice of the pie online. And you know what? It's okay. It's not your fault. There's so much noise and opportunity out there that sometimes it's difficult to know what's real and what's not. So what I'm about to share with you has not only changed my family's life, but also my small business clients, my entrepreneur, solopreneur clients, and Fortune 100 clients around the world. Answer this for me. What's made Amazon a $1 billion a month company? Go ahead, type it in the chat bar. What do you think has made Amazon a $1 billion a month company? Yes, a billion with a B a month company. The same answer helped me go from $3,000 a month to over $100,000 a month without killing myself working. I started actually working less. It's information. So you might be wondering, how did I actually do it? What I'm going to show you on the next slide is going to freak you out because it's so simple. I made a list of everything I know, and I packaged it, and I started selling it. I made a list of everything I know, I packaged it, and I started selling it. So I started selling stuff on basketball, how to get a scholarship, how to become a speaker, how to become a coach, how to get on television. I'm not kidding, guys. I made a list of everything I know. I put together some books or courses or retreats. I packaged it, and I started selling it. Now, let me ask you this in the chat bar. Who knows a little bit or a lot about a topic? If you know anything about anything, put it in the chat bar. What are you an expert at? If you don't like calling yourself an expert, what do you know something about? All right, so Deborah says relationships. Okay, John says transitioning from college to the real world. Gus says construction, okay? So everybody knows a little bit about something. Then guess what? You probably left at least $10,000 on the table last month if you were not monetizing that know-how. If you have not monetized your expertise, I don't care what it is, parenting, getting older, divorce, if you haven't monetized your expertise or your experiences, you left money on the table last month. But guess what? I'm about to change all of that right now. I'm about to change all of that right now. The 3 easiest ways to online cash in 30 days. Selling your own information product, selling others' products, teaching your knowledge online. Okay? Selling your own information product, selling other people's products. Now that's just affiliate marketing. That's a fancy way of saying referral. So you would actually promote someone else's product and then they would give you a commission. That's all done online. Or teaching your knowledge online. Online courses is a mega, multi-billion dollar industry. And guess what? If you know how to use YouTube and you can sit in front of a camera or read your slides like I'm reading right now, you can be making $1,000, $10,000 a month just teaching what you know. I like to call it dough for what you know. So information products are nothing but ebooks, videos, audio, reports, subscriptions. If you can do that, type in the chat right now. If you think you could write a 10-page ebook or a 15-page ebook, or you can sit in front of your iPhone and record a video about a topic that you know a lot about, or you can write a report. I mean, if you can do any of what you see on the screen, type in the chat bar right now and say yes, yes, yes. All right, good. Everybody pretty much, of course, some people are already doing that. That's what I'm talking about. You can do this. This is not a matter of whether you can do it. It's a matter of will you do it. And then once you create your information product, all you have to do is get people to put it in front of the right people and they will pay you, and then you just deliver the product. So what you see on the screen right now, PayPal is a great way, free option for you to set up payments for your products online. WordPress blogs, that's an easy content management system. That's a fancy way of saying a website. And then clickbank.com and jvzoo.com are marketplaces that sell digital and physical products. And all you do, well, for JVZoo, you actually get to upload your digital product for free. And then it will take a little percentage of the sale, and then PayPal will take a little percentage of the sale. But for the most part, you get the rest of the money. And that's how you can actually start selling your information in the next 5 days. The last piece of making it online, being successful online, is building your email list, okay? Because that gives you the opportunity to build a relationship so that you can keep in contact, keep solving the problem of your audience, and at the same time, let them know when you have additional products that they might be interested in. So what you're probably asking yourself right now is this real? Is this real, right? Are people really making money online, Fran Harris? I mean, is this real? Well, let me ask you something. Have you ever bought anything online? Seriously. Of course you have. Concert tickets, books, music. You've bought all kinds of stuff online. So you are proof that this works. You are proof that the internet is the greatest frontier of our lives. You are proof that people are actually making millions, billions online because you've been a consumer. What Black Business University is about is moving you from always being the consumer and moving you to the seller. That's what we're about. Here's some simple proof. Almost every day I get notifications like this. This is from PayPal. This was on July 4th. I get a PayPal notification on my phone that says, you just got paid $37 for an information product that I put together. You know, actually, as I look at it, this is a product that I bought from someone else. I licensed it for someone else from someone else and sold it. And it's $37. Now, that's not going to change a lot of people's lives. But let me ask you this. How would you like to get notifications like that every single day? If you'd be okay with getting $7, $37, $297, $997 PayPal notifications every day of your life on autopilot while you're sitting at the beach or having fun with your family or at the movie, I get those notifications almost every day of my life. Multiple times. So type yes in the chat box if you could get, if you could get down with getting automatic money every day. Yes, of course you can. That's like a crazy question. Of course you can. Let me ask you this also. Can you do what I'm doing right now? Can you read a slide? Can you put your personality and your passion into it? Can you speak? Even if you don't want to get on camera, like I could easily be on camera, but I need my script. I need to be able to, I got a lot of slides. I need to be able to follow myself, to figure out what I'm going to be talking to you guys about next. If you can do what I'm doing, guess what? You can make money online. And guess what? You have left a lot of money on the table by not doing what I'm doing right now. What am I doing? I'm teaching. I'm sharing my expertise. That's all. And if you have knowledge of something, you could do the same thing. Now, if you can do what I'm doing right now, which is sharing what I know, then you can get these as well. This is another PayPal notification. As you noticed, it was a few weeks ago. And it says, Fran Harris Enterprises, you received a payment of $1,000 from whoever it came from. But what I want you to pay attention to is the circle on the bottom, the red circle that says it's for a coaching session. Notice it didn't say for a retreat or a 5-day workshop, or it didn't say, it said a session. For one session, I got paid $1,000 for one session that was probably maybe 23 minutes. I'm not getting paid for my time, so don't get that twisted. Oh, you only 23 minutes. Your rate is $1,000. I'm not getting paid for my time. I'm getting paid for the value and the results that my clients are going to get. But I need you to pay attention to the fact that I got paid $1,000 for one coaching session. If you can do what I'm doing, you can get paid tons of money. It's an exchange. If you're not selling your information online, you are robbing the world of your gift. And I refuse to rob the world of my gifts. You have to share your gifts. You have to let people know what you know. And the money that they give you is the exchange for that. That's what it's all about, y'all. I get these notifications daily. Either my coaching sessions, or I'm training someone on something, or my corporate clients, or $7 ebook that I wrote 2 years ago that I continue to get paid on. That's the beauty of the internet. But listen, it wasn't always milk and honey, right? I would be lying if I told you it was always like that. In fact, when I started my company in 1995, I tried everything to learn how to succeed online. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, there's so much stuff out there. I went to seminars, I bought courses, I listened to podcasts, everything. All told, at the beginning, I spent over $15,000 and lost a lot of sleep wondering if I'd ever figure this stuff out. I knew the internet was where everything was going, but there was no roadmap in 1998, my first website. Let me tell you this, nothing happened until I did one thing. Who can guess what that one thing was? Type it in the chat box if you have a sense for what that one thing was that I did. Yep, I hired a coach. Spent over, let me repeat that. Didn't spend it, invested over $30,000 over 4 years for coaching. Things changed immediately when I invested in my dreams, and I went from $3,000 a month to over $100,000 a month within 14 months. And started getting media attention that, honestly, I still can't explain. It's just been like a tornado of attention for my business coaching. Now, I didn't just follow my passion. I got off my tush, I overcame my doubts, and I kept it moving, even when things didn't work out. I took clumsy, imperfect action in the direction of what I wanted, rather than waiting for everything to be perfect. See, that's what a lot of people do. They go, oh, okay, I got to give them a book. It's got to be perfect. And then I got to get this, and it's got to be perfect. I didn't wait for stuff to get perfect. I took clumsy, imperfect action in the direction of what I wanted. And I knew I had faith that I could figure it out along the way. That's what entrepreneurs who make it happen understand. They don't try to get it right. They just get it going. So the one thing I want to know is, what could you do if you stopped being negative, stopped doubting yourself, and just did the next right thing? What could you accomplish? How much extra monthly income would make a difference in your life right now? Somebody type it in the chat box. What is it? Okay, someone said $10,000. Someone said $750 extra every month would make a difference in my life. Everybody has their own number, okay? Back in 1995, I just left my high-paying sales job with Procter & Gamble. I was a sales executive, got promoted quite swiftly, but still longed to do my own thing. So I left P&G after 3 or 4 years and decided to start my own company. I was excited but skeptical. I didn't have a roadmap for how to build a marketing agency at the time. I was just needing to do what I needed to do to make ends meet. I had a mortgage, I had a car note, I had family members to support, but I also had these 3 things. I had vision, I had work ethic, and I had hustle. If you got those 3 things, type yes in the chat bar, because that's really all you need with us as your partner. We're going to talk to you and teach you all the business stuff, support all the business knowledge you already have. But if you got the right hustle and the right work ethic and the right vision, there is absolutely no limit to what you can do. So today I'd like to offer those of you who have the big 3 an exclusive opportunity to get a blueprint for business success. Access to virtual business coaching that you can tap into every single week from the comfort of your home office, your tablet, your phone, or your computer at a price anybody can afford. It's called Black Business University, and it is a game changer. In fact, let me give you the backstory on Black Business University real quick. So started the Black Millionaire Summit in 2008. When folks left the Black Millionaire Summit, they were on fire. They were fired up. They were inspired and all this good stuff. But what we realized was that we had inspired them. We'd given them some tools and they had training and that kind of stuff. But what they needed was the ongoing coaching, the ongoing building of information, the ongoing equipping and encouragement. So that's really when BBU was born. At least the seed was planted in my head. A few years ago, 2013, I thought, let's launch Black Business University as beta. which just means that you're kind of test marketing. You're testing and piloting the concept. We were piloting the concept. So we got about 60 plus folks. We said, come on in. We reached out. We said, this is what we're thinking about doing. And we want to follow you for a year, maybe 2 years, to see what is it that Black entrepreneurs are really doing on and offline. What do they really need? Where are the opportunity areas for us to grow as entrepreneurs? So we watched these people for a year and a half. We started this in 2013. So we've been researching for the last 18 to 20 months. And we finally figured out what we believe is the sweet spot for helping us as entrepreneurs and as companies to get to that next level. I don't know if you guys know that 7 out of 10 Black businesses fail. When I heard that number, I was at a workshop recently, and I heard that number. I thought, wow. I mean, I would have said like the average rate in our country, maybe half, but I think they said 7.5 out of 10 new Black businesses fail or never make it to a certain level. That was really disheartening. So Black Business University aims to change all of that. In the next 24 months, we're going to help 10,000 new entrepreneurs make their first $100. That can be online or offline. We'll help 1,000 entrepreneurs make their first $1,000. We'll help 100 entrepreneurs make their first 6 figures at $100,000. And we'll help 10 entrepreneurs make their first $1 million payday. That's the impact that we're committed to having on us. And the best part is that we've made your decision to join BBU drop dead simple. How simple? Well, check this out. Your investment in your dreams today will shock you. It will astound you. This tiny investment assures us that we leave no serious entrepreneur behind. But before I reveal that, let me show you the top 7 benefits of your BBU membership. Number 1, instantly today, when you join us for Black Business University, you're going to get access to video replays of the Black Millionaire Summit. That's a $2,000 value. You're going to hear from Russell Simmons, who was the keynote at our event. I'm going to be speaking to you, Myron Golden, Lisa Nichols, and a whole slew of other Black millionaires and entrepreneurs who are going to take you by the hand and share with you how they became successful. So you're getting access to those videos instantly when you check out. Number 2, a simple, disciplined schedule. Now, this is what BBU is all about. This is the core content for Black Business University. Millionaire Mondays, we drop an interview with a Black entrepreneur or luminary every Monday at noon Central Standard Time. This is not live. This is on-demand, archived interview. Okay, that's Millionaire Mondays. On Wednesdays, we drop a wild card piece of content. That's why we call it Wild Card Wednesday. Anything goes on Wednesday. It can be an infographic. It can be an audio. It can be a business plan template. It can be a resource. It's going to be fun on Wednesdays because you're never going to know what you're going to get at 12 noon, dropped every single Wednesday. Then on Fridays, we are live for Black Friday Hangouts. That's right. We are live doing a little bit of training and answering your questions. Now check this out. I don't know of another platform that goes live for us anyway, every single week, answering questions. So you spent the week, you're in your business, you're in your job or whatever, Fridays at noon Central Standard Time, you know you can hop on with me or one of our coaches and you can get your questions answered, okay? That's what's happening on Black Friday Hangout. So your on-demand content on Monday, on-demand content on Wednesday, and then Fridays we are live, with most likely the exception being holidays or we can't, or the internet went down for some reason. But for the most part, every Friday we are live. Number 3, success library of templates, resources, Rolodexes. You need something, you need to know how to buy traffic or who's selling something online in this particular area, you're going to find that in the success library, where you can get everything from checklists to mind maps. All kinds of cool stuff will be in the success library. That's a $297 value. Number 4, very important, an affiliate program. So you could earn commissions. Now, I don't know if you've ever been in an affiliate program, but honestly, when we started the Black Millionaire Summit in 2008, we filled up that room with 300 plus entrepreneurs because of our affiliate program. Now, an affiliate program is, again, just a fancy way of saying a referral program. So when someone signs up, when you sign up for Black Business University's affiliate program, you will be given your own unique link. And when you get that link, it'll have your code on the end of it. And when you promote Black Business University with that link and someone signs up, you get a commission. That's it. Okay? So we're giving you unlimited commissions. We vacillate between doing 50, some months we're going to do 100% commission. So it's a good time for you to be joining Black Business University, because you're going to have the opportunity, when you promote and tell somebody about BBU, you will get paid a nice commission, unlimited commissions. And number 5, community, access to joint venture opportunities, access to vendors, just an opportunity to network with other Black entrepreneurs, like-minded entrepreneurs who are going in the same direction you're going in. If you're looking to shortcut yourself, looking for a vendor, looking for a designer, looking for an MC for something, the community will be there built for you. Number 6, at back to school time, this September, you'll have the opportunity to take a course. That's right. You'll actually have the opportunity to take a course on everything from traffic to how to write a book, to how to start a beauty salon, to how to start a massage therapy project, to how to get traffic to your Facebook page, whatever. We're opening our own educational portal for you. We are opening our own educational portal where you have the opportunity to take courses on demand at your pace in the convenience of your own home office. All right. And then number 7, which is even cooler, you have the opportunity to teach in Black Business University. So those same courses I was just talking about, guess what? You are equipped as an expert or someone who knows something about something to teach in Black Business University. All you need to do is apply. We will review your application and we'll be good to go. You'll also have the opportunity to suggest courses. So if you know some instructors who are great, you got some courses that some topics that you want to learn something about, just send us a quick ticket and we will put that course in the pipeline to teach it at some point if there's enough demand. That's over $3,000 of monthly value, you guys, already. And that's not even all. We also offer some done-for-you services. Yep, we offer this to eliminate excuses. What we learned in beta with BBU was that there were people, we know you're geniuses. We know that success runs in our race. But what we also know is that technology gets in our way sometimes. So we had people in beta we were like, well, why haven't you put up your website? And they were like, we don't know how to put up a website. So they would have these great ideas, great products, but they would let the technology slow them down. Guess what? We've taken care of that. Our done-for-you services portal. You can go in there and get website design services, Facebook marketing, YouTube channel, video marketing, whatever you need the service that we provide. Guess what? We've eliminated those excuses. No more excuses, y'all. We have looked at this over the last 1.5 years, almost 2 years, and we figured out the stuff that gets in our way. We figured out the stuff that gets in our way. No more. So if you've ever wondered how you could leverage the internet to grow an online and offline business, here is your opportunity to rid yourself of all financial stress forever, to partner with successful entrepreneurs who can hand you a proven roadmap to success, to build a business that can give you an automated income for the rest of your family's life. So if that sounds like what you want for your future, type yes in the chat box right now. Go ahead, type yes in the chat box. Cool. All right. Now, how much would you expect to invest for a weekly business education taught by millionaires and successful entrepreneurs? How much? Well, here's what many other people are currently paying for similar programs. 10 grand a month, 50 grand a month. Yes, even 100 grand a month for weekly Q&A and coaching. Remember, I paid $30,000 over 4 years for my coaching, and it was worth every single penny of that investment. But today you can join BBU not for $10,000 or even $5,000 or even $1,000. Today you get full access to Black Business University for just 33 cents a day. Now, before you think that's some kind of discount, you're not getting a discount. For a limited time, we're offering a founders enrollment special because we know that when you remove all barriers and excuses, people who are serious take massive action. So let me be blunt right now. The famous, oh, I can't afford it. It sounds like a great opportunity, but friend, I can't afford it. That excuse has just been extinguished. If you are not worth 33 cents a day, you should log off of this presentation right now. I'm sorry, this is not for you. Plus, with our affiliate program, remember, when you refer to folks, your membership is practically free. So for those of you who are still here, I want you to imagine in 6 months, you've added 1,000 new leads to your business. I want you to imagine adding an extra $500 or $5,000 to your income each month by simply selling your know-how, your knowledge, your products or experience online. I want you to imagine making powerful joint venture connections with other BBU members and growing your company exponentially in the next 12 months. All of this for just 33 cents a day. So click the button right now, join the Black Business University family, and become our next success story. When you click this page, here's what you're going to see. You're going to see, congratulations, you're just one step away from your access to Black Business University. You're going to be taken to our secure checkout page where you can see that you can check out here either with PayPal or, as you can see with the arrow, you can use your credit card through PayPal even if you don't have a PayPal account. Very simple. You're going to create a username and password, and you're going to be taken to your VIP members area for bonus and materials. Okay? This is your Black Millionaire Summit videos. Listen, there is nothing like BBU currently on the market. Here's your chance to start or grow your business by leaps and bounds with an innovative, convenient learning platform that was built for us, with us, and by us. So that's going to do it for now, guys. What I want to do now is offer you the opportunity to ask some questions here. And as you can see, you can tweet those to @BlackBusinessUniversity. Actually, tweet them to @BlackBusinessU. And we will answer those either in an upcoming Q&A on Black Friday Hangouts, or we can answer those now if you guys have some questions. So I do have a couple of folks who had some questions, couldn't make the launch webinar, but they had some questions. I'm going to read a couple of those. So this is from Justin from Atlanta, wants to know, one part of the issue, he said, is that, and I've seen this with a couple of people, actually, Cheryl from Long Island asked this question as well. I'm overwhelmed with all the information that's on the internet. How is Black Business University going to help with that? We offer on-demand. Millionaire Mondays is basically a piece of content, an interview that's dropped on Monday at 12 noon. There's no commitment on your part to have to show up at 12 noon. You can get it at 6 o'clock that night if you want to. And then on Wild Card Wednesdays, the same thing. We drop the content at 12 noon on Wednesdays, but that's not a live situation. You know, we'll just drop the content in there. That's why it's Wild Card. And then on Fridays, we're live. So that's our commitment to you, and then that's your commitment to show up. Okay, so that's 12 noon as well on Fridays or Black Friday Hangouts. So we've tried to streamline the learning process, give you the opportunity to learn on your own schedule, but then have enough accountability in the program so that we can all do what we say we're going to do, and that you can reach your goals and we can reach our goals. You know, we have a very ambitious mission. We've got some folks to help change their financial legacy. So we've got to do what we say we're going to do. If you want to ask a question, go ahead and tweet us at @BlackBusinessU. Make sure you're following us at @BlackBusinessU, and you can also like us at Facebook/Black Business University as well. We've got about 13 more minutes of Q&A. As you can see, there is also a t-shirt on the page that says, I am Black Business. What we're going to do is we're going to give the next 5 folks who come through, who sign up for a BBU membership, one of those t-shirts. Yes, one of those t-shirts for the next 5 folks who come through BBU. All you need to do is send an email to support@franharris.com. Once you have signed up for BBU, just send us the transaction approval. So send us that little code, probably a long code from JVZoo, or your PayPal receipt number, and we will know that you're actually a verified member of BBU. The first 5 folks who come through, we're actually going to send you a free congratulatory high five t-shirt that says, I am Black Business. So make sure you do that. We've got about 11 more minutes to ask some questions. I've got another question here from Stephen. Stephen wants to know what is the process for becoming a teacher on Black Business University. Stephen, the easiest way to become an instructor on Black Business University is to apply. Once you are a member, you will see there is a link that says apply to teach. You just fill out a quick application, probably takes about 30, 45 seconds. Tell us what you want to teach. Send us a link to whatever you've taught before, or if you've got yourself on camera, or you've done some slideshows, like I'm doing right now, you've done some PowerPoint or keynote presentations. We just need to see what you're about. We just need to make sure that the content is right for the audience, and that's pretty much the process. So it's really about what our students are looking to learn. And if we've got an outstanding instructor, then we certainly want to put you in front of our students. The other thing is, if you've never taught online, that doesn't need to be a deterrent at all. We will teach you how to teach, how to do what we're doing right now, how to do what I'm doing right now. All you need to do is apply, and then we'll figure out where you are in the process, and we'll send you the training. It's a very simple training that walks you through how to record your screen, how to get a good microphone, how to get good audio and video, and that's pretty much it. All right, so thanks for that question, Stephen. Any other questions? Guys, @BlackBusinessU, you can tweet your questions to us. You can actually make sure, if you're interested in coming through, to get one of those free t-shirts, that you email us, support@franharris.com, with your receipt number, your transaction ID, and if you are one of the first 5, we will contact you immediately to get your size and your address to send you that t-shirt. All right? But the t-shirts are also for sale in the site. But we love free stuff, right? So if you can get it for free, you can get it for free. I know you would love that, and we would love to give you that high five for coming through. All right, we do have some folks who are already signing up. Way to go, Nikisha, Francis, Larry, Johnny, Daryl. Good job. Welcome you guys to Black Business University. Very excited for you guys to join us. It's going to be a fast and furious journey that I'm very, very excited about. Any other questions? We still got about 9 minutes left before we sign off for this historic Black Business University webinar. All right, I do have another question that somebody sent in before who couldn't make it. What I want to do, guys, is make sure that the people who showed up, if you have questions, I want to make sure that your questions are a priority. There are some folks who couldn't make it, and I want to make sure I make you guys a priority, though, if you have questions. So I'm going to go ahead and answer these questions, and then if you have questions, make sure you tweet them at Black Business U or on the Facebook page, or you can also send them to support@franharris.com, and Micah will get you taken care of. Okay, another question is, I'm thinking about writing a book, but how am I going to make any money if I'm just selling a $7 ebook? That is an outstanding question, Malik. That is an outstanding question. Here's the thing. The ebook is just the start. The ebook is just a start because it gives you the opportunity to outline your thoughts and to put your knowledge in a packaged form. That's why it's important that you write a book, y'all. I'm going to tell you this quick story. Malik, I will answer your question. Trust me, I will answer your question, but I want to tell this story real quickly. A few years ago, I got a call to potentially be one of the experts on a news show on Fox Business. It's Cavuto, right? Still on the air, Cavuto. And they wanted us to come on to talk about Barack Obama's bid for the presidential campaign. Now, at this time, it was still Senator Barack Obama. He was not president yet. And so I pitched myself. They called me and they said, well, why should we pick you? And I said, well, I've written a book, an ebook called Obamapreneur. And so they kind of chuckled, was like, okay, what's that about? I said, well, it's about how Barack Obama is going to win the presidency simply because he understands how to maneuver and navigate and leverage the power of the internet and social media and YouTube. And they were like, wow. I said, yeah, but listen to me, guys. I got on that show because of an ebook. It wasn't even a real book, as the people like to say. It wasn't even a hardcover or trade paperback. It was an ebook. That is intentional silence right there, because that's what books can do for you. So I tell everybody, I don't care what your topic is, write a book. When people put you on television or radio, notice how they always go, the name of her book is Obamapreneur, or the name of her book is Black Business Today, or the name of his book is How to Be a Single Dad, right? It's an authority. It's the single most important note that you are an authority. You and I know that anybody can write a book. But that is the perception that if you've written the book, then you know what you're talking about. So I encourage you to write a book. Okay, Malik. So back to your question. What that book, Obamapreneur, allowed me to do, even though it was just like a 35-page ebook, it allowed me to get on one of the top business shows on Fox Business News, Neil Cavuto show. Okay. It allowed me to establish my authority, if you will, my thought leadership in the area of marketing and social media and online marketing. Because if you've written a book about it, remember, people think you know what you're talking about. So now, of course, you got to bring the goods. You have to know what you're talking about. But the point is, you need to write a book, Malik, because that's just the beginning. What you're putting in your book is just your expertise. You're showing in that book, in that 12-page ebook or 20-page ebook or 300-page book, that you know what you're talking about. So that's why the book is so critical. That's why the book is very, very important, because it establishes authority and it can help build your celebrity. And we all know that celebrity sells. Celebrity sells. If you are a leader in your industry, I don't care what the topic is, you've written a book, you become a celebrity, you're going to get paid more. People are going to respond to you differently because you are a celebrity in that industry or in that niche. So Malik, the $7 ebook, it's like a lost leader. It's like that thing you're not going to make a whole lot of money on, but the mileage that you're going to get, because from that ebook, you can create courses, you can create webinars, you can create retreats, you can create intensive, you can create trainings for corporations. The book is literally just the thing you can hand people or email people so that they can get introduced to your expertise. I know that was a long answer to what might have seemed like a quick question, but I wanted you to understand that it is very, very, very important that if you do nothing else, that you write a book. And again, it doesn't need to be War and Peace or Roots. It can just be a simple 15-page ebook to get you started, okay? All right, next question is, what are you using to broadcast today's launch? Well, I'm a Mac person, so I have my Mac, but all the tools that I'm using right now are actually free online. So there's Google Hangout is what we're doing. We're broadcasting the stream in right now. So all you got to do is Google Hangout, and you have to have a Gmail account. So you set up your Google Hangout, and you actually just click broadcast. There are lots of tutorials in YouTube on this. By the way, Google Hangouts, of course, Google and YouTube are brother and sister or mom and dad. I can't remember what they are, who bought whom right now. But nevertheless, your video, once you record it, you just click start broadcast and start talking like I'm talking right now. And when you're done, you click stop broadcasting and it puts your video in YouTube. It's all free. It's very simple to use. It's not techie at all. If you can click a button and talk, you can do what I'm doing right now. And the only thing you have to do is just make sure that you can see your presentation. So some people, like I do a lot of Google Hangouts where I'm on camera. I just didn't feel like being on camera today. I didn't want to comb my hair. Y'all think I'm joking, but I really didn't. I didn't want to comb my hair. But I'm joking, but I'm serious. Like, that's the great thing about the world that we live in. Like, I make a great living. Sometimes I'm on camera. Sometimes I'm not on camera. I know that sounds funny because I'm a television personality, but I don't always want to get on camera. Sometimes I just want to put my information on a slide and talk from the slide. But that should excite some of y'all who may not want to get on camera either. So you can make a lot of money, help a lot of people by doing exactly what I'm doing, and that is interacting with your audience through the power of PowerPoint or Keynote slide. Keynotes, that's the equivalent of PowerPoint for a Mac person. So that's what I'm using. I'm using Google Hangouts, which is free. I already own my computer. The presentation is in Keynote, and I have a microphone. So you don't need to buy fancy equipment, even though I kind of do have a fancy microphone. I wanted my quality to be crisp and pristine. But I also used to do my Google Hangouts with my Mac, my iPhone, those white little earphones. And it was the audio was actually really, really good. Again, people are going to buy your stuff because of the content, right? You signed up for this webinar because you're interested in the content. And as long as you're not sloppy and people can understand you, then you don't need any special degrees. You don't need any special equipment to do what I'm doing. You just need the passion and the knowledge and the tools to deliver your content. That's it. All right, I probably got room for one more question. You guys remember, follow us on Twitter at BlackBusinessU. Always use the hashtag BlackBusinessU. And of course, like us at Facebook.com/ that's a lot to say. Facebook.com/ Black Business University. Now I want you to pay attention to what just happened, right? I just stumbled over my words. I didn't do that on purpose. I did that, and I want to let you know that you don't have to be perfect. Guys, you don't have to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nobody thinks you're perfect, right? So just do your thing. You can edit. Sometimes you can edit your videos before you put them online, but I normally don't. I want you guys to see me in all my imperfections. Remember, when I got started online, I said I was going to take clumsy, imperfect action. Sometimes things don't go as smoothly as I would like for them to, but I just keep it moving. And so that's what I want to encourage you guys to do. You don't have to get it right. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just need to get it going, okay? It's the start that stops most people. And there's no reason now with Black Business University that you should not be doing $1,000, $10,000, $100,000 extra in the next 12 months. There's no reason. There's no excuse. We are doing something that has never been that's never been done. We're doing live coaching every week, plus giving you $1 million business education that you get access to every single day. Guys, every great thing I've accomplished was because of a coach who did 5 things for me. They taught me a great education. They answered my questions. They coached me through my doubts. They held me accountable when I wanted to quit and give up. And they celebrated me when I succeeded. That's it. That's what great coaches do. That's what Black Business University wants to be for you, your business partner. No question, we're going to give you access to a great education. On Fridays, we're live. We're going to answer your questions. If you can't make it Fridays at noon, guess what? You can just, as a member, you get to email those questions. We will answer them. You get to listen to the replay Friday night or Saturday or over the weekend before you get back on Monday. Okay? We're going to coach you through your doubts because you will have doubts. You will, if you've never done it, of course, it's natural to have doubts. You're going to wonder if you can do it. We're going to be right there with you. We're going to hold you accountable, just like we want you to hold us accountable. We're going to hold you accountable. You may want to give up. I'm not saying you will, but you may want to give up and you may want to quit. We're not going to let you quit. We're not going to let you quit. Listen, I always tell people, I am not a Rockefeller. I'm not a Kennedy. I'm not an Obama. I'm not a Trump, right? I'm not a Johnson. I'm not a Winfrey. I'm not related to any of those people. I came from a middle-class family. My dad and mom worked. And it was hard in our family a lot. I know what it's like to have your lights turned off. I know what it's like to have your electricity turned off. I know about all of that. And I can remember so vividly as a kid thinking, I know my parents are doing the best that they can do, but I do not want this to be my reality. And so I learned I started my first business when I was 9 years old. So I learned at a very, very early age that you have the power to decide whether you're going to be poor or in poverty or rich or wealthy. That is a choice that we make every single day. We are not doomed to poverty or welfare just because we are brown skinned. I refuse to believe that. And because of my life and what I've done, I know that it's a possibility for everyone. I am not special in that way. That's the one thing I want you guys to understand. I am extraordinary in my hustle and my work ethic and my vision. That's it. Everything else I've taught myself or I hired a coach. So every great thing that we've all accomplished has happened because we had mentors and coaches and great parents and those kinds of things who did the 5 things that you see on the screen right now. And the last one is very important. We're going to celebrate you when you succeed. There is no small success with Black Business University. We're going to celebrate you when you succeed. We want to know every Friday. Give us an update of what's going on. We're going to be there with you, holding your hands, walking in front of you, walking behind you, walking beside you, whatever we need to do to make sure you cross that finish line. The Chinese have a saying, to know the road ahead, ask those coming back. To know the road ahead, ask those coming back. In other words, if you want to know how to do something, find someone who's done it and model your success after them. It has been my honor, my privilege, my absolute joy to share the launch of Black Business University with you. Thank you so much for taking time out of what I'm sure is a very busy day full of other obligations and responsibilities to spend this time with me. I so appreciate you. I'm looking forward to meeting you, hearing you, getting your suggestions about how to make this experience absolutely incredible for you. The next thing I want you to do is to click the button on this page. Get started today. For 33 cents a day, you have no excuses. We're not going to let you stay where you were last year. We're going to make sure you have a breakthrough year this year. Click the button on this page, get signed up for Black Business University, join the family, and then go out there, make your move, make your mark, and make your difference. God bless you. I will see you in Black Business University, and I'll see you on the next live Black Friday Hangout.